Let's start with the accessories. This great accessory box has 2 legs on the back. Be sure you open those up so that makes the accessory box not fall over while you're working with it. Open up the 2 doors and you're going to notice you've got holders for bobbins and feet, and then inside here are additional holders for some of the newer feet that have a larger code on them. There's actually going to be 3 of those in the little drawer here. So I'm going to kind of pull those out for right now. And then we'll just kind of walk through as I reach in here. One of the little foam discs, I'm going to put that up on the sewing machine. That's kind of nice, kind of keeps the machine and the thread kind of held in place. You actually get an extra one, so I'm going to put some of these in that bottom drawer. Spool caps, there's actually 3 of these. This is actually a large one, so when we put a spool on, we're going to go ahead and put that all the way on to hold it in place. There's also a medium one and a little tiny one. We'll get to, I'll find it in there eventually here. And sometimes I store those in that small drawer right up top. Seam ripper, best seam ripper ever, the Bernina seam ripper. Take the end, put it back in the cap, it's nice and sharp. I learned using how to use a seam ripper at a very young age. Oiling, very important with this machine. We're going to oil the machine every 2 to 3 bobbins. So make sure you watch the video on how to take care of your machine. Cleaning, we will always need to clean because fabric is linty. Screwdrivers, bobbins, you're going to find that they'll slide right in. There's little grooves up here. Once you slide them in, you can push it down and they just roll right on out. And you can purchase more of these as you end up with more bobbins and they're filled up. And they just slide right in. I love that part of them. Feet, let's go ahead and start. Foot number 20. And they just kind of lean into the top part here. Can't remember exactly how many we have. Foot number 5 is a blind hem foot. 37, that's your 1/4 inch foot. Love it. Foot number 4 is a zipper foot. And foot number 1 we'll put on the machine, but you can put that right up here. And the foot that's actually on the machine is the buttonhole foot. So I'll go ahead and pull it off so I can show you where that actually goes. It actually goes right here and just sits in the side. You have a Torx screwdriver. This actually will take the end cap off. So if you ever get thread in the take-up lever, that's the one you want to use to take that off. You're going to have 4 bobbins in your accessory bag, and then 1 is actually in the machine. Here's that little tiny spool cap. There's times where small spools are actually going to, that's going to fit better in the tiny spools. Also, a place for needles, so you can slide those in, and you see you have more of those. A seam guide, you can put these in the back of the feet. You'll see where the little screw is back here in a hole. You'll be able to loosen that, slide that in, and tighten that up. Now, if you ever see one of these small screws running around your accessory box, well, one of your feet is just missing it back here. So do go ahead and tighten them when you're not using them with a screwdriver so they don't wiggle loose as you sew. All right, and one last thing is your height compensation tool. This will get you up and over your jeans hems or thick areas. I love it. You can do 1, 2, or 3 layers. People always forget that that's in there because it's white, but we'll definitely do a video on how to use it and what its benefits for. All right, and then you just close that up and you're ready to get started. We'll go ahead and take that foot number 1 out and start in on how to thread up the machine.